Alright, so now let me show you how you can also delete by passing in a parameter or something, right? So now we are just getting the information from the body, right? Yeah, so now I want us to rather get it from a parameter. So inside our subject folder, we are going to create a new file, but then this is how the name goes. A square bracket, and inside the square bracket we give a name. So let's say subject ID, right? And then outside a square bracket .js. Please look at the name. So mine is subject ID, and then close the square brackets .js. All right, so inside here we are going to import our subject, right, model. I want to just copy and paste, right? So I will just so I'm coming. Okay, let me copy everything, let me paste it here, right? I'm super lazy. All right, so I'll look at the things we want. So okay, we'll talk about the get request. So let me just empty the get request, let me empty the post request as well, and then okay, so inside here I want us to do, we are going to const, and then the name, let's say we want to call it subject ID, right? So request dot query, right? So we are going to get the query. The name is supposed to be the same as the name we passed in inside our square brackets, right? So let's first log it to the console and see. So subject ID, and let's comment this, right? So let's make a delete request and see whether we can get it. So let me open my console, let's make a delete request. So delete. All right, so oops, okay, so we have to pass in subject ID. It's just something, let's say 1 2 3 4, right? Let's see if you can get it at the console. Okay, we are getting it here. See, we are able to tap into it. We are able to tap into the parameter we are passing in right here. All right, so now let's go and do something with the parameter. We want to pass in the subject ID, so we can delete by the subject ID. So in order not to waste time, we just tap into the subject model. Oops. Subject model dot find by ID, and delete, right? So we are going to pass in the ID, which is the subject ID. All right, so as we learned earlier on, we get an error and a deleted item. You can give it any name you want, right? So deleted item. So we now check if there is no error, then we can now, oops, typo here. Okay, so now if there is no error, we are going to res.status. all right, then give a status of 201, then send. We are going to pass in the deleted item here. All right, so the main difference between this one and then the first one we did was that one we passed the subject name as a body, right? So inside our body request here, we pass in the subject name, but then now we want to just pass in a parameter without passing in any subject name, right? So this way. Okay, so now let's try our hands on it. So let me save it. All right, so let's make a couple of this thing here. So let's check if found, right? So if deleted item was found, then we just press the send. Oops, sorry. So we just press the send. Else we just send a message. Press the send status of 4. Oops, 4. And let's say item not found, right? So let's cross our hands on it. Before then, let's get the item so that we can get the ID from it. Alright, so we want to delete the signs. So we copy the signs. Alright, so now let's delete the signs. Good, so you've been able to delete it successfully. Alright, so this is how we can pass in parameters. So I would like to end the video here. The next video we can do same for the class, but then before we come to the next video, I want you to try your hands on it. And if you haven't joined the community, please kindly click on the subscribe button and join the community. See you.